Assalamu alaikum students, welcome to biology class. This is me, Miss Sofia Yaqub from APS Boys Sialkot. Today is 7th of May 2020, Thursday, and it's week 6th. The chapter we are studying is solving a biological problem. Let's find out which topic we are going to study today. We have studied about biological method and its steps: recognition, observation, hypothesis, deduction, experimentation, and results. Then what happened next? What if our hypothesis is accepted, and what if it is rejected? If a hypothesis after experimentation and result analysis is rejected, then we have to make the observations again. But if that hypothesis is accepted, then it becomes a theory. And then that theory is tested again and again and it becomes a law. This is what we are going to study today: theory, law, and principle. And our objectives are: students will be able to differentiate between theory and law. When a hypothesis is tested again and again by experimentation and it's never falsified, it becomes a theory. That time is also known as test of time. Test of time means a hypothesis is tested again and again and never failed. For example, Darwin's theory of evolution. Darwin was a scientist. He made many observations and he presented an idea that organisms are changed with the passage of time. It was proved again and again to become a theory. A productive theory becomes a challenge for scientists, so they try to disprove it. But if the theory survives the doubtful time period and it is kept on supported by the evidences and the experiment, then it becomes a law or principle. Example of law is Mendel's law of inheritance. Mendel did the experiment on pea plant and he told us how genes are transferred from one generation to the next generation. And his theory was turned into law after his death when it was being tested a lot of time. A law or a principle is universal fact and it is irrefutable. Irrefutable means that it cannot be disproved. While a theory can be disproved and can have changes in it at some time of the life. So it was all about today. Let's have a recap. We have studied about theory and law. Theory is a hypothesis which is tested again and again and it is never rejected. While law is a theory that is supported by experimental evidences, and a theory can be changed later on, but a law is universal and it is irrefutable. We have discussed example of each theory and law. Now it's your task to study about and search about the example of theory and law on your own. Hopefully you understood the topic clearly. Now there is an assignment question for you, and the question is differentiate between theory and law. You can find the answer in the video, so watch it carefully, and while giving the example you can consult other resources also.